Hi Capricorns, this is Griselle with Psychic MD. I'm here to do your April reading. I want to tell you I did not forget about you. I was just unable to really do any more than I did last month. So unfortunately, that one just got away from me. It was a really rough month, so I'm hoping this month will be better. I did have also, I had a trip that I really was ill prepared for, and I had a death in the family as well. It's just been weird. It's been a weird time. So my cousin passed away, and that's been really odd as well. But we're going to sage our space, sage that crown chakra, sage the phone. What the heck? Let's just do this, guys. Anyways, I definitely want to make it up to you. If you're even watching, let's see what happens, right? Today we're going to talk definitely about whatever comes up. I'm not going to really structure it too much. No big surprise to you, I'm sure. But I do want to introduce the Mudras to you. And a lot of you probably know what these are. These are just basically very ancient, like hand positions to really help you with whatever it is your goal is. I think they're fun. I love them. I don't really pronounce them very well. So if you guys are really well versed in that, then do forgive the pronunciation and just take it in the spirit that it was meant to. I just got done doing the Virgo reading, and that was so crazy, the energy. So I just want to get rid of the energy a little bit more and get right into yours. All right. Capricorn, let's see what we have going on for you. What's going on for my friends, my beautiful Capricorns? What is going on for Capricorn? Thank you. Hey, what? Okay, what is going on, Capricorn? So I have the Sun, but it's reversed. This is my favorite card in the whole deck, in the whole most decks, I think. This is about like feeling like you look good, feeling confident, feeling like the sun is shining, like you're your authentic self, feeling like things are going really well. Number 19, which would be reduced to a 10, which would go down to a 1, but it's reversed. So maybe you're not feeling any of those things. Maybe you're feeling like maybe you're feeling a little bit poopy, right? Not in your natural element, not grounded. I feel like you need to get grounded. Even though you're seeking the sun, for things to go well, for things to progress in a certain manner that makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel like, yeah, things are really looking up. I think you need to get grounded, get your feet into some dirt. I know it sounds really weird. Get your feet into some grass, touch you some trees. Look, Spirit's saying that's definitely the case. Go ahead and hug a tree. I don't care who's around you. I do. I go outside. I live in Arizona. There's not many trees where I'm at, but I go and I straight put my hands on there, and while I'm walking my dogs, I allow my feet to touch Mother Earth and hopefully suck out some of that energy. 6 of Wands, and that is like what's going to really create stability for you. Capricorn, we know that you are super strong, super focused. When you want to get something done, you get it done, and nobody's going to tell you any different. So you could be viewed as being stubborn, but the energy I'm getting more is just like you're hyper focused. Don't forget to focus on you, please. My mom is a Capricorn, and this certainly fits our situation right now. I definitely want you guys to have that victory, to feel the warmth of the sun, to feel like you have things going well for you. But I think that you need to get grounded, connect back to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, whatever you want to call her. Get some sun, okay? That message is coming in loud and proud because this is coming up reverse. I know a lot of us are like indoors doing everything from home, working from home, even like every single day I've had an excuse of not to go outside. I work as well as doing this, and it's very time consuming. I'm not going to lie. And so for me, whenever I'm not at my regular job, then I come and do readings, and it's easy to be like, you know what, I don't have 10 minutes to do that. Let me just, you know, take care of business and stuff. But it really separates me from getting that, getting kissed from the sun, okay? Not scalded. I do live in Arizona, like I said, but you need some sun. You need to get out there, maybe even do a little bit of sun gazing. They say that's really good for you the first 15 minutes when the sun rises, and the last 15 minutes of when the sun sets. Okay, any more than that is not going to be healthy for you. Of course, I'm not a medical professional. You do your own research, please. Capricorn, what is going on with Capricorn? Why are they out of balance right now, please? Okay, I have the Lovers card. It could be making a choice between the old and the new and a move here. What is going on here? So I feel like in this deck, something that has like just ripped out your heart. It could be the memory of a loved one. They literally have your heart, and you are still locked into that embrace, still feeling that tie, even if you don't speak about it. There's just that connection, okay? That person is long gone. They are gone and dead. And I feel like they've taken your heart with them. So maybe you feel like you just don't have a heart anymore. I do want to point out in this, if you look at this card, they're in a garden, okay? So again, get into maybe gardening if you have any little plants around. We're not supposed to touch them, but maybe touch the soil and just picture all the energy going into the soil. Go outside, get a little bit of sun, because I feel like that's going to really alleviate some of this darkness that I feel around you. Of course, we saw the move. So maybe you're perhaps thinking about moving, thinking about a new place to live, moving your business, anything like that, dear Capricorn. So maybe you're focused on a move, focused on moving forward, forging ahead. Three of Swords. What is going on here? Three of Swords. So maybe also something could have happened, Capricorn, that maybe someone passed and it really kind of has hurt you emotionally when we lose people in our lives. And maybe you're just really focused on that pain, because I have this. But for most of you, I feel like this is a lover, a situation from the past. I'm getting ringing in my right ear, which is a confirmation to me that a lot of you are dealing with even memories of a lover, or what is holding you back is how you feel about yourself, or how you feel about how things transpired between you and someone who was really near and dear to you once upon a time. Now, with the Three of Swords, there's a stalemate factored in here. But there's also the, you know what, I'd rather eat my heart out than do anything else about this, give it any more energy. It's a number 3. There could have been another third party involved. A lot of you had third parties involved. This can indicate there's a third party involved and need to choose between one lover, the old and the new. Maybe somebody who's a lot older than you and somebody who's a lot younger than you, whatever the case may be. But then there is a stalemate, because I see that with the 2 utensils in the back kind of blocking the heart chakra. And this one finally stabbing the heart and saying, you know what, F it, I don't care. I'm just going to stab right through this. It's very painful for you to even consider and think about. And I feel like you've almost wanted to just remove your heart and not have any feelings of that nature. I understand that 10,000%. For Capricorns, yes. Good grief. This just came out in Virgo too. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, by the way, because this came out in Virgo's reading. But Capricorns, I have the Hierophant here. This can stand for commitment, and things are going to move and get better. But these are paired up, and I just want to focus on a couple of current event things, okay? If you're watching a lot of TV, too much media, whatever it is that you're watching, whether it's mainstream media or alternative resources, different search engines, and the ones that are totally completely and obviously bought out, and feeding into the propaganda, okay? I want to say that you want to be careful that you're not allowing yourself to be mesmerized, okay? And mesmerized can mean like so taking with an idea or a thought or a notion that you continue spinning and thinking about it and cycling it through your energy, your chakras. It's all that you speak about, all that you think about, it's all consuming. You want to be careful with that, okay? Do know that this is an old energy, an energy of old and maybe, that you're looking for things to look up, change, and they will. But the key is really not to focus so much on the negative right now. The things that are like, that you see around you that are pulling you down, whether that's watching the news and then all of a sudden you feel like you're in a funk, you're in emotional crisis. Most of us have been this past year and then some, okay? I want to say to your Capricorn, just be careful and give yourself a little bit of time just to connect with Mother Earth. Even if that's all you do, disconnect with whatever it is that the tapes that are playing in your head as well. Catch your breath. I feel a lot of cloudiness in my brain. So maybe you guys are dealing with brain fog. Watch what you're eating. Research and see what can cause brain fog, okay, in your diets. It could be simple as like going out and getting some sun for some of us, okay? Yeah. Why is the Hierophant here, please, with a Wheel of Fortune? What messages do we have from, thank you, don't crush my card, please. Queen of Cups, okay? This is somebody who is psychic, who is around you. It could be yourself, Capricorn. You weren't in touch. Look how these pair well together. I'm just going to tell you. All right, this lady is psychic. She knows. You may have precognition. Clairaudient, clairsentient, all of the clairs that I just forget. You may really hear things. You might have things happen in a dream. You might get a lot of deja vu. But I feel like this person is eating her brain, or somebody else's. In your case, Capricorn, and for the now, I'm feeling like you're eating your own brain, because this is like circular kind of thinking. Even though it's like, let's improve, let's move away from this nasty energy, this dogma, this like things of old need to really be put to rest and die and move on in order for better things to come. And that might be consuming your brain. You can't make this up. You saw me shuffle and pull the cards out, okay? There's a lot of emotion behind there, but I feel like you're not really necessarily expressing your emotions. I feel like those are like low tide. The tide is like far beyond you. You're more in touch with your brain, cerebral things right now. Capricorn, get in touch with Mother Earth, okay? That will really help you. Okay. I feel like some of you guys can be having like some nightmares or feeling like this shroud of gray something, because what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, that's why I closed my eyes, sorry. I see this big bat with these majestic wings, but it's almost like ominous, and it feels very heavy. And so it could be that you're feeling that energy around you as well. It's like a really big negative energy that wants to envelop you and cloak you into, I want to say, their darkness, their way of thinking. That's not healthy for you. Thank you, Jumper. The Three of Hazards. This could be about cooperation. People around you cooperating or not, okay? What you think of as cooperation is really different from what people are doing around you. Now, I have this man, and he's playing fetch with the zombie. The dog wants to play fetch, but no, the zombie's the one being played with. And here he is again, okay? He's throwing a human bone. And the zombie doesn't have any legs, but he's going to play fetch. The family is looking on. And it could be a real, I'm just going to say, it feels like a real shit fest. It feels like people are like these two. Whoa, I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of looking at my presumably husband and dad play fetch with a zombie. Oh, that's normal. Sure, it's normal. I feel like there could be things around you that are not normal. And what I mean by normal is like, it just doesn't make sense. And you're kind of, most people should like wonder and question, but things have been like that for years. Maybe they have functioned this way. It's a dysfunctional function. And you don't see it as like collaborating, as helping each other. It's some kind of a malfunction. There has an element to do with loyalty there. Somebody that's loyal, that's just kind of like watching, but not participating, okay? Not participating in the shit show. People wanting to look good. People that want to, what I heard was I have a lot on my plate. Okay, I feel like you have a lot on your plate, but this person is playing fetch with a zombie. Like, they caused that. Okay, someone around you, I feel like, is just like, well, I have a lot to do, I have a lot on my plate. No, you chose to play with the damn zombie. Okay, that's not cooperation. Yeah, Four of Cups, I feel like there is I feel like maybe this just even bores you intellectually. It's not stimulating. You're kind of over it. You are showing up. But mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're definitely checking out. Capricorn, what is going on? You're getting a lot of very similar cards that Virgo did. Okay, so maybe Virgo factors in heavily into your reading. Somehow someone's a Virgo around you, or you have some Virgo energy going on. I'm going to tell you there is a need for you to go within. Something to make you happy. Okay? She has a box of chocolates. She is totally chilling on the couch, reading a book. I don't know what book. You have all these hands wanting your attention. I want this. I want that from you. Capricorn, I want this. And you know what? What I think of is, I don't know if you guys, some of you guys are Latinos, but like, I watch, I think it's called the Dragon Goddess. Anyway, she's really, really good. I hope I said that properly. The Dragon Goddess. And she is a tarot reader as well. And she says Capricornio. You know, Capricornio, like in Spanish, coño would be damn it, but Capricornio. Anyways, so I think that there is a message there that it's like, damn it, leave me alone. Like Capricorn's like, dang, you're calling me for every little thing. You're bugging me. Shut yourself out for a while. Do you, whatever that means to you, whether you need to separate. Yeah, there is an element of time in this as well. The Hermit, there is a time factor. So for a little bit of time, do separate yourself. Take more time than you feel like you can. It's a number 9. It is nearing the end. But people keep reaching, looking at you, wanting things, grabbing. Screw that. Capricorn, you need some energy for you. Please take care of you. You do not, I tell my mom this too, you don't want to get sick because other people are demanding and feeding off of your energy. Protect your energy. Get some sun. Connect with Mother Earth is the biggest message of Sun and Mother Earth. I have the King of Wands here. For Capricorn, why is he present? This is about, I have my own ideas on how I want to do things. I'm going to get things done a certain way. I can make things work. This man is missing a leg. He's drilling into this bone, and I think he's going to repair his own leg. Okay. It's interesting because he seems like he's a total zombie, but he has all the tools to make things work for him. And he will make it work. Like, you could be in this energy also that you're like, you know what, I'm going to make it work. I will take whatever around me and reinvent so that it works for me. And if so, I'm happy to hear that. If this is not you, this is a man around you. It could be a partner. It could be somebody that you work with, a boss, somebody who gets really excited about their own ideas. 3 of Wands. Okay. And they're saying, you know what, I fix things. I know how to take care of things. I have my own ideas about how to do things. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You've invested a lot of time, money, energy, effort, whatever, into this situation. I feel like it is the same situation. And you are going to break out of jail. These zombies are actually trying to break in here. All the light people are on this side. And I feel like there is like a collision of the old and the new coming together. And it could be, you know, of old energies and new, like what I see going on in the world right now. It could also be like your old life and the new life colliding. And it's like, you know what, I'm tired of hanging out with zombies, of people that don't get it, of people that are not, I'm naturally part of my wavelength. We don't gel, we don't mesh. They're not my tribe, that kind of a thing. And so you're like, you know what, I'm done hanging out with that. I want life, I want light, I want joy, I want that juiciness, that innocence, that let's get into living again. And I feel like that's your message. You're waiting. When are my shifts going to come to get back into the living? It's a vibration number 3. You keep having 3s here. 3s are still a lot about cooperation, more than one person involved in this. Then, Capricorn, what's going on? I have the 10 of Wands. Things are really overwhelming, heavy. I'm carrying a lot of burdens that other people should be carrying. And I see that clearly. This man is literally carrying skeleton parts. Why does he need to be carrying all that? Why can't he just like let it be? They're not even a live person. Like the zombie cannot eat a skeleton. He should not be interested in it. I feel like you're yoked with people or in situations that are not like you. Dear Capricorn, and we all have to do what we got to do. Just like my mom and I sometimes, butt heads. And it's like, I know she has to do what she's got to do. But there's also, with the 10 of Wands, it just flat tells me, the card tells me you're taking too much on. Not only are you taking too much on, but you're taking other people's responsibility on. So it's a good time to make a list of things that really are sucking your energy, feeling burdensome, anything. Write them all out. You might list 20 things. Cross off all the stuff that belongs to other people's shit. Pardon my French. If they can carry it, allow them to carry it. Demand that they carry it, and you personally drop it. They'll have no choice to leave it or pick it up. Their choice. Show me, please. Why? Okay, this is coming up sideways. I'm going to take that, the star. So you have a desire. You have a desire that you feel like is just really far-fetched, far out there, unattainable. It came on its side. Sometimes you believe, sometimes you don't. Back and forth. This is like wishing upon a star. This is about connecting with the cosmos. This is about feeling like, you know what? Almost like I deserve a medal for things that I'm doing, and you do, because this tells me that you do. It's been really hard and strenuous. It's a number 17 in this deck. With this, it boils down to number 8. That's all about cycles, okay? Going through cycles. If you bump the 8 on its side, it makes that little nimbus, that protection symbol for you. But I'm just going to really say that the star is saying here, I never noticed this, okay? There is an anchor, right? Holding the star, the little emblem. I think that is so super freaking cool. So what's going to anchor you is actually holding on to the dream that you want. What is it that you really want, that you oscillate back and forth like this? Is possible? It is. And I want you to just really put it more into focus. And maybe even if these things don't align with this dream, this want, this desire, what makes you shine and radiant in life, I want you to drop at least 2 of them. Do it slowly. You don't have to do everything all at once. There's always something that we can do, even if we feel trapped in certain situations. Moving on. Capricorn, what's going on for you? Capricorn. Capricorn just wants to talk. Queen of Hazards here. Queen of Pentacles. This is someone in your life, someone around. Okay, I can't help but think of my mom's situation. But anyways, Capricorn, this is literally a woman in your life who is a zombie. She's just kind of like not all there. Look at her eyes. I mean, her eyes are glazed over. She can't even really see any truth of the matter. She might look good and present well in some ways, but her arms are gone. She will not lift a damn finger for anything. She sits here. Constantly there is this chain to that little couch, or how do you say it? Settee, chair, whatever. So she wants to look good. She wants to look like she has her shit together, like she's opulent, like she has everything. And you know what? Materially, I feel like she does. Look at that fur. It's gorgeous. I love her outfit. I would kill to be able to have the shape, the body, and the outfit. I would rock that all day long, even at home by myself. But Capricorn, what I'm saying is this person just wants to be like, you know what? I'm the rich bitch or whatever. I have everything. And I make no apologies. And look at me. Am I not just kind of gorgeous and naturally expecting things from other people? This person expects everyone else to do everything. Her arms are completely gone. I'm not making this up. You can see for yourself. Okay, that factors into your life. Why? You need clarity. You need clarity. You need to cut through the bullshit. Here's the bullseye once again. I feel like this is the old and the new fighting and battling out. Maybe it's a way that you have dealt with things in the past, And there is a new way to deal with it. And that's by cutting out all the BS, all the things that don't serve you, that don't make your heart feel happy and juicy and flowing and full of energy and radiant and connected to Mother Earth and powerful and strong the way you Capricorns are. So I feel like there needs to be an element of using your intellect to cut through all, you know, a lot of BS, a lot of things, because you can reduce that stress. The biggest message, just start out simple, go outside and get some sun. I'm lecturing myself in that too. Yeah. Page of Wands, you could have an idea that's gnawing on you. An idea, a notion on how to do things, like a small desire. There's an element of this is just an idea, but it keeps gnawing at your brain. You keep kind of chewing on it, thinking about it. If this is not that, then this is a child that concerns you, a child that is very fiery. They have their own ideas on how to do things. They could be childish. I'm looking at the foot here. And then I'm looking at the mouth, and it's almost like, well, maybe this child sticks their foot in their mouth, right? So it could be that element. I don't know. But I feel for most of you, it's something that you're thinking about doing. That kind of an energy, and it's very new. So it could be potentially new business or a new way that you want to approach things, a new strategy, that kind of a vibe. Capricorn, what is going on with my Capricorns? The moon. There's a lot hidden from you. You don't know what's going on. There's a lot of, I want to say, things swept under the rug, under the bed. It could be ghosts that you have to deal with, ghosts from the past. I feel like you have a really big connection to the moon as well. It would behoove you even to do a little bit of moon lighting. That's not what I mean, but, you know, get out there with the moon and kind of meditate a little bit. We just had a full moon. I do believe it was Sunday. We do feel the, I don't want to say repercussions, but we feel the energy of the moon. The full moon about up to a week afterwards. So this is number 18. When you reduce it, it is a number 9, and 9 is all about it coming to an end. I do feel like you have this bird coming to bring you big keys, a big key. It could be a key to your freedom as well, a key to you feeling better, of unlocking things to make things better for you. And that's going to come in a dream. Some of you dream about things that are gold. Literally, they're gold. It's a golden key. Some of you guys literally dream about keys. And what I mean by that is key is a metaphor for things that are just answers that open up doors everywhere, okay? You have a lot of options, and maybe that is causing some hazy cloudiness, some mental visiting, all these things that I can do, or yeah, all these options. Write them all down. What seems feasible, keep them on your list, and what seems totally like out there. Like for me, I'm like, yeah, and then I want to get a cello. I've been dying to get a cello, you guys. And I've kind of researched it, but I've never done it because it is expensive. But then I think, well, I can take voice lessons because I've always been interested maybe to try to like learn how to sing or whatever. But the chances of me taking voice lessons, next to nil, especially now. So crossing off things that are really not for you, and then allowing the things, the options. We all have options, but are they good or not good for you? Are they viable? Are they close to you options, or are they really far-fetched options that you want to analyze? In the end, what you want is happiness. You want emotional contentment. Even though it's a shit show in the world right now and things are crumbling and skeletons are coming out, and I'm so glad that we have, you know, all of the stuff coming out now to the light finally. A lot of things that we have felt in our spirit, in our mind, in our gut being really exposed, and those are coming out now. So I love that. I feel like you want happiness in spite of all that. Like you see everything around you and you're okay with, you know what, I do understand, but I want my emotional happiness, fulfillment, that joy, that family, and that contentment. And I totally get that. There is a connection to water. If you can get out anywhere towards water, that would be really beneficial as well. Now we're going to do the mudras. I know I'm going a little bit quickly here. Mudras. I want some mudras for my Capricorn family, please. If you guys can like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that to help my channel grow, let me know that you guys are watching, that you're alive. This is a little bit tedious not knowing if I'm making good content or not. So I did actually talk to a friend of mine, and she says she doesn't do any of those things because she doesn't want people to know that she watches people like me. So I get that too. I totally get that too. You got to respect, okay? Now, Capricorn, self-trust came out for you. I love that. Self-trust. Oh my gosh. Am I going to try to pronounce this? Vajrapradama Mudra. I want to call it like the Vag Mudra, but that is not good. Okay, so you guys know I can't. Vajrapradama Mudra. The V Mudra, we're going to call it, okay? Not the Vag. That's not a good one either. The V Mudra. Okay, so you saw how to put your hands together and how your fingers are interlaced. I'm going to read it from back here. This assists with enthusiasm, trust, and confidence. A benefit: it supports your respiratory system, releases tightness of the chest, ribs, and back, energizes and cultivates enthusiasm and self-confidence, helps with depression. Instructions: interlace fingers from right and left hand to the first knuckle, and with the pinky fingers on the bottom. Extend thumbs and index fingers upward. Hold hands in front of the heart and chest with elbows relaxed downward. Focus. I'm going to try to do this. Okay. I'm like, how do I hold my hands and read here? So, index finger upward. Hold hands in front of the heart and chest with elbows relaxed down. Now, your focus, or your like little chant, or whatever you want to call it, unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. So let's do this for just a moment. Unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. I'm like, not totally sure I got that right. But you guys, these actually do work. I'm just like, I don't know why I don't do them more often. Like this. Breathe. And out. One more time. And out. And maybe, just maybe, you guys, it would be a good idea to go ahead and do that out in the sunlight and out in the moonlight. Okay, I did tell you guys to get out in the sun a little bit more, and even a little bit of moon energy would be beneficial. I'll link that also in case anyone is interested in like attempting it, because maybe I did it wrong. So moving on, Capricorn, we're going to get into your ancestors here. My back is hurting me. I don't know if you guys are having back pain right now, because I felt fine, and then halfway through my back's like, ooh, I don't feel so hot. So Capricorns. Okay. Wow. This is cool. This, for me, looks a little bit like bok choy, but there's a ton of energy going from your first three chakras. I feel like there's a need to realign those, line those up, and get that straight within you, so that you could really fuel and funnel every endeavor that you're undergoing right now, Capricorn. This is going to help you feel confident, feel rooted, feel motivated to know where you're going. And then you can look at your other chakras, like your heart, your throat, your, sixth eye, did I just say that? Your third eye, your sixth chakra, and then your crown chakra. But the first three are going to be really important because you need that support. Look at the hands supporting that third chakra here. It's going to be very, very important for you to really address these three chakras. Yeah, that's important. The next thing I want to share with you, look, I've never seen this card before. I've had these cards for a little bit. They're gorgeous. But look at this. This person is you trying to hold everything up for everyone else, and you possibly can't. Look at all the hands here on top, begging for help. It's a really heavy, heavy burden. I feel like you have the weight of the world on you, leaning against this trunk, and you are actually connected to spirit, because here is spirit in a really big way, and you're like, help me endure, while all these people are like begging for help and they don't really even know how to get it. You're leaning on your roots. You're leaning on your knowledge, your wisdom. Capricorn, in a lot of ways, you're super in touch with your ancestors. Check this out. I hope you can, yeah, here's a face and your hand extended. I feel like there's one in particular, one ancestor, like a mom, a grandma, or someone that is like your string that you're reaching out to, that you feel their energy. You can easily connect with them when you want to, and that's really beautiful. But you're really in a dark place, so you need to support your first lower 3 chakras. Do a little bit more for you, like we talked about, because that's going to open everything up. You're going to be able to feel like this isn't even your weight to carry. You're going to feel like, okay, I have my own root system, like I can grow, I can thrive again, when everyone else is like reaching out here for help. You are going to the correct place. Capricorn, I love that for you, okay? This color is my new favorite color. It's that periwinkle. It's sort of kind of like my parts of my hair anyways. When it washes out, it gets to be this gorgeous like periwinkle, which I actually prefer. But I'm going to say that maybe even that color, introducing that color, is going to really help you to kind of feel more in the flow of things, okay? So what else do we have? More ancestors, please, for my lovely Capricorn friends here. My Capricorn tribe. Who do we have? What is that? This is really interesting, because this energy, usually I get ancestors that are like really helpful, that are loving, that are whatever. And this one, I kind of feel like this ancestor is maybe not the best energy. It's a lower vibration. His hand's in his pocket, and I just kind of feel like this person maybe was known in the family like as a sexual deviant, as somebody who was not to be trusted around children, around I feel like the letter E, like Edward, Edgar, Ed, for some of you. Eduardo, I don't know. But this person was not to be trusted, their hand in their pocket like that. It's almost like they were on the verge or cusp of not being trusted by the family, of like a known deviant or a suspected deviant. I don't like that energy for you at all. And so, you know, in the afterlife, who knows how that works. I do feel like they have to work out their karma. What else do we need to know as far as ancestors go, please? Okay, then you have these two ladies right here. I feel, again, a little bit of like showboating, a little bit of fun. They like to dress up, and they could have been just really close friends. They could have been cousins, something like that. I feel like a very light spirit, a fun spirit. This is a time when they were like really happy in their lives. I do feel like that cousin energy. Maybe once upon a time you guys like dressed similarly, that kind of a thing. Interesting. I feel like you have that support, in the afterlife that you wanted, that family support that has always been so important to you. You have it now if you but reach out. And I feel like there are children there to really help lift you up. And there are other women in the family who support that maybe did not support you in real life. I do feel like this cousin, I feel like they are cousins, or a sister and a cousin, someone in the afterlife, the cousin especially, can be very helpful in helping you feel light and freer, and a little bit more joy. And maybe this could lead you to wanting to feel like you want to dance and things like that, because that's the vibe I'm getting to. So with that, much love, Capricorn. I'm sorry my video did stop in the middle of, but I was talking about the cousin that could be of help to you. So I hope that you get the messages that you really needed for this month. Much love to you. Thank you for your patience. Namaste.